right where I belong. Yeah, I never felt so strong. I'm back, I'm feeling like there's nothing I can't try. And if you
Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Pat, and today I am giving you a game of Black Ops on Summit. I go 38-2. I'm actually playing with a buddy of mine. We actually tear it up. I mean, the kids we're facing aren't that good, but yeah, I mean that's the goal. I mean, you try to get kids that are not good, and you actually get to upload a gameplay to YouTube. But today's topic, I want to talk about MLG. MLG Dallas was actually held over the weekend, and if you don't know, I'm a big fan of MLG. Not playing in it, but watching it. Competitive gaming is, one of those things that I enjoy to watch. I mean, I enjoy playing games a lot, and competitive gaming is just one of those things where, people like the NFL, well, I like, competitive gaming. So, but it was a great event. I like the fact that each game has their own main stage now. There's 3 games. There's StarCraft 2, which is a huge title around the world, especially in Korea. So a lot of Korean players came to the MLG event and actually tore it up. Idra, if you're not familiar with StarCraft 2 players, Idra is one of the top players in the world. He actually lived in Korea. He is American, but he lived in Korea for a good amount of time and actually competed in Korea, which is pretty much an impossible feat because a lot of players in Korea are pretty much celebrities. Now, the thing I mostly liked was the Call of Duty Black Ops main stage. It was interesting to see all the players that played in the Call of Duty Black Ops game, Call of Duty competition, I'm sorry, and actually placed really well. Optic was there, Optic Competitive Squad, which I was very surprised to see that they placed top 3, only because I wasn't familiar with Optic, and I didn't think their competitive squad was as good as they were, especially with Nadeshot coming in to replace Rambino. Rambino actually fell ill right before the competition and was unable to compete at the competition. So Nadeshot had no time to practice, very little time to get with their teammates and go over strategies. So, but as a former professional gamer, Nadeshot was able to pull out a pretty good event and placed really well. One of my favorite competitions, competitive games, is Halo Reach. Now, I was a big fan of Halo 3 last year, but Halo Reach is very interesting to see with all the power-ups, sprint, jetpack, all those abilities in MLG events. I was very curious to see how all of that was going to work out. The way MLG really handled all those abilities competitively really impressed me. It was very fair, balanced, and I'm glad to see that it all really worked out. Now, I want to talk about one of the teams in Halo Reach that plays very well. An unknown team named Impact teamed up with Homage Acorns, Adrenaline, Lethal, and Neighbor. Neighbor is an MLG pro since 2005 and is teaming up with Combine winners of last year, who are first-year pros. They gained pro status at the end of last year's season, and they actually placed 2nd place in their first MLG Halo Reach event of 2011. Now that's impressive. I've never seen any team do that before, and I'm glad to see it because they really deserve it, all the hard work they put in. But they could not get first. Status Quo was just too good with teaming up with Ace, Assault, Flamesword, and Enable. All those guys are very talented gamers. They actually placed very well at the last Halo 3 event in 2010. But could not win a national championship. Now, Status Quo was able to win their first MLG event ever, so it was kind of well deserved on their part. And hats off to them. They practiced a lot, they landed a lot with other teams, and they just did very well. Call of Duty, going back to Call of Duty Black Ops, Leverage and took the cake, took the win, took the crown, whatever you want to call it. Leverage I followed during Modern Warfare 2. They were a up-and-coming team. They were basically a team on the rise. So they were looking to do well in Call of Duty Black Ops, and hell, they did great. They took down Optic. I think they took down Optic. They took down Envious, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not really sure, I'll have to look back on that, guys. But Leverage, pretty much, it doesn't really matter now. They won the money, and now Leverage is a team to look out for in Columbus, Ohio, at the next MLG event. So for all of you guys that are not familiar with MLG and want to look into competitive gaming, I highly recommend it, because when you watch competitive gaming, it's one of those things where you learn from other players, and if you play competitively and want to play competitively, you're going to get better as a gamer and learn new strategies and meet new people and just basically overall, in general, in life, get better. So check out MLG Columbus, which is coming up in June, I believe. It's going to be a spectacular event. If you guys want to chat about MLG in my comment section, feel free to message me. Write on my channel if you want, or private message me if you want, because I love talking about competitive gaming and whatnot. So the game's about to wrap up here, guys. I do pretty well. I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.